Okay, happy Monday. This is Oluchi and this is our Trifecta, and I have another special guest. We have Melanie in the house.
Hey.
So we're just going to go ahead and jump right into the current events, and then we'll get to the topic of the day, which is Melanie's specialty. So let's just jump right into it. So this whole flight, I haven't touched on it, and by the time you guys listen to this, there might be way more developments. Mm-hmm. But so where the flight at though? Where the plane at?
Beats me. I don't know.
Where the plane at?
I think they know where it is.
I think everybody's alive
in
the jungle somewhere out in Vietnam. They done took this whole plane apart and they making, weapons of mass destruction. Because, okay, so it goes missing, first of all. Mm-hmm. It was supposed to be going to China. And if you know anything about the world, the Indian Ocean is south of China. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So
I wasn't good on geography.
It's okay. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know. I ain't been over there. You know what I'm saying? So they claim that the plane is somewhere in the Indian Ocean. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. All these like speculations, all this new information. So my thing is, you send a text message to everybody's family members like, oh, just call it a loss.
What?
Yeah, it was a text. They sent a text saying, your people probably are dead. But you don't have no evidence. Like, okay, so what made you come to that conclusion? Because you saw some debris from a satellite, but y'all can't find the debris. You know what I mean?
But don't they have the little thing where it shows like where the planes are for every plane?
Yeah, like the little black box. They can't find that. They can't find it. Apparently, the pilot or somebody on the plane turned it off at some point. And so I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just too many question marks. You can somebody's listening to our conversation from a satellite right now. You know what I'm saying? You can track that, like, little farmers and, like, farmers in desolate areas use their kids as workers. Mm-hmm. But the government knows this and are making all these cases against them, saying child labor. But you can't find no big-ass airplane. Excuse my language, because I ain't supposed to be cursing. Right? Is ass a curse word? I'm going to just leave that there. Okay. Thank you. So you can't find 300 and something people. Oh, and mind you, on a plane now, you can talk, text, you can, you know what I'm saying, get on a computer. Mm-hmm. You don't have to, like, shut it down.
Right.
So nobody was, like, checking in on Facebook like, yo.
Just ain't lying.
China, you know what I'm saying? On my way to China, turn up. Nobody was saying that. Nothing, like, no text, no calls. Even at 9/11, when 9/11 happened, you heard of all these phone calls from the plane, texts that people were receiving, emails. Mm-hmm. Nobody was up on a technology on the plane.
Just ain't lying.
It just
That's interesting. Yeah, I think it's a lot going on with the government that we don't know about.
It just raises so many questions. Like, so it makes me scary too, because when I'm out of somebody's airspace, don't I go into somebody else's, like another air traffic controller's airspace?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, where y'all at when the plane was supposed to be pinging in y'all space? Like, oh, okay. Because I thought you have to keep in touch with these people because, like, you only maybe like 400 or 500 feet away from another plane usually at all times. So there's like one below you or one above you. So if nobody's watching these planes, you know what I'm saying? You ever looked out the window of a plane and seen another plane? And have you ever seen that? No? That was just me?
I don't fly that much.
That's just me.
I'm scared of flying.
So, yeah. Be afraid. So, there's been planes I've seen. So, if you not tracking that plane, we could possibly run into each other. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's why I don't fly. But I may sound crazy, but do you think there's, like, life on other planets? Do you think, like, they're taking people, like, they're taking people, like, there's all these kidnapped kids, planes missing?
I don't rule anything out at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we're here,
on another planet,
if we're here, there could be others. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't rule. Just like all these alien movies and stuff. Like, you have to get that information from somewhere. Your mind has to go somewhere for you to get that information.
Everybody rolling out.
Yeah. I just got to keep mine close because I ain't ready. I ain't ready for that type of departure.
I'm not either.
They say the Grand Canyon, right. They say the Grand Canyon was made like that, like a meteor or something hit it, but hey. Okay. So moving along. So, I guess this is the new thing for, dudes that don't want babies. So, slipping these Plan B pills in their girlfriend's cereal and drinks or whatever. So, I've been reading a lot about all these cases of these young black men. I haven't read any cases about any other ones, unfortunately, or I don't know. I don't know if that's fortunate or unfortunate, but... So, the girl get pregnant, they be acting all happy, then they just start trying to force, an abortion on the cool. And now y'all going to jail for attempted murder and stuff. But the last case I read was the girl was like, oh, don't press charges on him. She had a stillborn baby. And then was still like, I'm cool. I still love him.
That's so stupid because, like, first of all, if you're gonna do that, Plan B, you have to like take it within a certain amount of hours in the first place. So
72.
Yeah.
So how many pills are you buying? Ain't that like $40?
I think it's like $40. Yeah.
I can't. I can't. That's not in my budget.
Why don't you just get the girl to just after y'all do it, just give it to her the next day? Like, I don't understand, but whatever.
How about you wear a condom?
Yeah, that too.
Because if you ain't down for the babies, you don't be busting them up in her. You know what I'm saying?
That's true too.
I think, like, especially when you get a certain age, if you start having sexual relations, I think you should start having those conversations because even if you're not in a serious relationship, babies happen. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So no matter how good it's feeling, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry if you can't get your little man up with a condom on. You know what I mean? But unless you want to see me for the rest of your life,
you need to do
wrap
something.
it up, sir. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the...
Or buy me some birth control pills
each
month. Well, I think that's free now, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I think birth control, I don't know if it's all, but...
Most, like, you could get...
it's free.
It needs to be.
It's free.
All these unwanted kids.
I think that's why they did it. I think it had to do with Obamacare and all that. I think it's free now. So
I gotta check up into that.
So, because I know mine's free.
Okay. I got to get an IUD, so you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
ain't nothing going, right? So. Ain't nothing going on over in this camp.
I know.
But I just feel like if that was me, there would be so many problems. Like,
I would be upset. Like,
that's like murder on the cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we didn't mutually agree,
right?
If I'm saying I'm having your baby and you like cool, and then you poisoning me because you're really poisoning me. Like, you don't know if I'm allergic to that,
right?
You know what I'm saying? You just slipping that joint in my whatever she was eating and drinking.
Cereal.
Like,
that's...
And then you still want to be with this? Like, what thirst levels have to be occurring for you to be like, he poisoned me,
but it's
he killed our kid, and I still love this man. Women, I just want to hug you.
Maybe that's why she wanted to have the baby, because she feel that way. But he didn't want it. She probably knew he didn't want it.
Girl, that don't keep no man.
It sure don't. It push him away.
Keep no man, girl. But
and then you might not even want that man after a while. You realize
exactly.
I ain't even want him for real.
And now we got a baby.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, gross. So I just can't. But ladies, watch your man. That's all I'm saying. Watch your man
or your piece,
whatever. Wrap it up, because or look. I'm not saying look through the man's stuff, but look through your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Look through your food. If he all of a sudden trying to feed you, this man don't never cook. You know what I'm saying? He like, oh no, babe, let me go get your drink.
No,
I got it. That's cool. And he's sprinkling a little Plan B.
You know what? He probably was trying to act like he was pampering her because she's pregnant.
But I'm sorry, if you ain't never did it before. Those changes make me weary in men. You know what I mean? If I didn't tell you to change it, don't change it. Don't start. I don't like surprises. I'm not one of them type of women. Like, oh, he surprised me with this. No, who?
Oh, you don't?
I don't, because I'm like, who told you about that? You didn't think that up on your own. I'm sorry.
You read it. Now you got me.
Oh, you reading? You reading now? I don't ever see you reading. Now you reading? No.
Or they could have got the advice from me.
Oh, hey. Wait. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Like, my boo ain't even on the internet. So, well, you know what? He got a little IG page, but this is just how lurky he is, right? He don't have no friends, no followers, and he don't follow nobody. But you got an IG page.
He might not be on it. Some people just. Oh, you think
because
so?
I think so, because he'll show me stuff on IG like, look at this, babe, or whatever, like real late, he's just Ontario. Ooh, kill him. He like, look at Ooh, kill him. Like, he's like 40 pounds lighter than I am. Like, that was so 2013.
Oh,
so
well, he's trying.
Hey,
he's trying.
Whatever.
He'll post some stuff later.
But I have to check. Look, I have to check if he on Holistic Rendezvous. I'll be like, oh
no, because we don't have IG.
Not yet. Okay, so the last story is kind of sad or whatever, but it raises a lot of questions. So a woman in Arizona, I believe, was homeless, living out of her car, had 2 children, finally got a job interview some type of way, and left her little kids in the car and ended up, while she was at the interview, and then she ended up getting arrested by the end of the interview, obviously because you left your kids in the car for 45 minutes. And so, excuse me, when I first read the story, I didn't know how old the kids were. So I was like, man, like, it's the struggle. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want me out here getting a job. You don't want to give me no food stamps or whatever. But who gonna watch my kids while I'm in the interview? But you did pose some good questions as we talked about it. So they were 2 and 6 months though.
Right.
Like, ma'am, where your mama at? Your mama couldn't watch them?
That's real young. That's the struggle though.
I mean, 2 though. 2.
I know. It's 6 months.
6 months. Like, and I'm assuming in Arizona it's hot AF.
And I think did it say like the windows were slightly cracked?
Yeah, it's cracked. So these white folks be calling.
Exactly.
You can't. I've told y'all the story. I was at Applebee's just going to get the order that was already done. And this lady looked at me real crazy, like, if you go in there, I'm calling the cops.
I know of 2 situations where people have left their kids. Like this girl that I know, like her son, I think he was probably like, I don't know, I think he was like 3 or something. She went into the 7-Eleven, came right back out. The police were out there. Like, they went in on her, and she was like, okay. Like, I just went in and like, she parked right in front of it, she said. So I was like, okay. But yeah, they do, like, they get on you. Like, my son looks like he's 20, so I'm okay when I go into the store, yeah.
Yeah, he do look like, if you come over to this car, though, it's not what you want. So.
Yeah. He's a big one.
My daughter, I feel bad just going to give the money, like, to get the gas and coming back. Like, but she be looking like, where you going? Yeah. I could get out and go put the money on the gas for you, too. So I don't even play, because people are real crazy. And I've heard of people just, like, running in your backseat while you trying to get some, all these freaking emails my daddy be sending me about, watch your back, don't dig in your purse in the parking lot, just drive off, don't text, don't talk, don't do this, don't do that. So
that's crazy, because they try and take your kids and go to another planet. That's what they doing, I'm telling you.
Or they buying trash bags.
Yes.
And did you? Okay. So I wasn't going to talk about her, Alicia. I wasn't. But I'm reading the news or listening to it or whatever, and he bought trash bags, a shovel, and some lime. So I'm hoping that the lime was like some type of mineral or something, because when I'm like thinking of a real lime, I'm like, so what you sprinkle that on the body, like, so it don't smell?
It's supposed to
preserve the body. Or lime? Like, how many limes did you buy?
It's supposed to be, I think it's supposed to, so the dogs can't smell the body.
Deodorize.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
'Cause I'm
but,
like, I know you squeeze lime on like avocado so it don't turn brown. So I'm like, is this like preserving the body better? And how many limes do you need for that?
Right. I don't know.
So I think at stores, people need to be like, sir, you just bought 2 cases of limes. What is your information? You know what I'm saying? When somebody does go to Home Depot and buys trash bags, like some shovels, you know what I'm saying, and some OJ gloves, shouldn't that be an alert though?
Exactly.
I don't care if you're really just like it's fall time and you're picking up leaves. Like something about that is real scary.
But my thing is, how did they know he did that?
They tracked his credit card. Or like, you know, people start looking at their little video cameras and stores and was like, oh, look at all this stuff he bought. But you should be paying for that in cash, sir. You know what I'm saying? If you out here like
I don't know.
getting your Dexter on,
I don't
right?
know what's up with that story.
But yeah, let me bring it back.
Yeah.
So the issue is, okay, so the lady got arrested, you know what I mean? And then she, like, I guess somebody who was advocating for her rights or whatever, set up a web page where you could donate money to her court case. Because, you know, she obviously, I would assume, as a single parent, you had your 2 kids in the car. And so the goal was like $9,000 to pay for the lawyer. But they've, like, raised over $27,000 for her legal fees. And I guess to just, like, help her out. Right. But, I mean, I guess my question is, at what point do we have to band together as a community and watch these kids or make each other better? Because, like, you know, back in the day, I'm assuming, like, when we were children or before us, like, communities banded together. I'm sure our parents, like, worked longer hours than we did. And, you know, there were still some single parents. And I remember, like, for a while, my dad, I was raised by my father. He was a single dad for a while. And, you know, we would be at my neighbor's house or, you know, or we would be at home by ourselves. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But that wasn't illegal back then. But I could just go to my neighbor's house and be like, oh, can I come over here? You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't like they was touching on us or doing something crazy. Right. But like today, I don't even know who my neighbors are. I don't know their names. We might be like, hey, good morning if I see them. But like, if you knock on my door and be like, can I get some sugar? I'm probably going to side eye. Oh. I don't know. Cause I wouldn't even know who you were. Right. Yeah. You know what I mean? In bad lighting, I would be like, what? Who? Oh, from upstairs? Oh, okay. You know what I mean? But at what point so if she was your neighbor or not, because I guess she's homeless, but your old neighbor, and she was like, I really got a job interview today. Like, can you watch my 6-month-old and my 2-year-old? Would you? I mean, if I didn't have anything to do, I would do it. Because I know, like, I've done that for friends, like, that have kids and they either need to go to work or whatever the case is. I've done that. I don't have a problem. I like kids, just as long as they're not badass kids. I just can't do nobody badass kids. But I would do it. I wouldn't have a problem with doing it. But everybody's not me. Everybody's not me. I like my kid because she my kid. But it's like, if there's so many stipulations on me watching somebody's kid, like, they have to be potty trained. Like, they got to know how to feed themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got to understand no. Yes. And yes. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yes. And they got to be chill. Like, running around my house, I be tired. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's watch this movie. So one of my friend's kids, like, she too, but she's so chill. Get her some shrimp fried rice. She sit down with some nuggets, and she is cool. You know what I'm saying? I like those type of kids. Me too. Girl, send your baby up my house any day. But like these 6-month-olds, I mean, granted, if you was homeless and you really need, you know, obviously. Yeah. But like, what resources are there for these homeless women or men who are single parents who you want to, you know, introduce them into the economy, but they don't have nobody to watch their kids? Because I know there's programs and social services that once you do have a job, even if you're low income, they give you like vouchers. Yeah. For daycare. But what happens in, like you said, in the process where, you know what I mean, you don't have, the vouchers don't work until you get a job, right? Or something. I don't know how they work. How does it work? I think, like, you have to have to have the job. And then I think... And don't you got to have an address, right? You might. I mean, maybe she could have used the... Oh, she didn't. She wasn't in a shelter. She was just homeless. Yeah, I think they were, like, living in the... She didn't have to use a old address or something. That's crazy. See how it's like, so tricky? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's set up... It's not set up right. It's backwards. Like, people that really, really need it, they got to go through the loops to get... And how do the people who don't need it always get it?
They know how to work the system.
Let me tell you, I was unemployed for a long time last year. so I was like, you know what? Everybody be talking about these government benefits. I'm going to go try to get me some benefits. Ma'am, let me tell you how hard that was. Like, first of all, the lines in these places are ignorant. Mm-hmm. So I was already having a hard time dealing with all the shenanigans in there. and then I thought I was doing something by setting an appointment online, but maybe that was, it's just for them to have your name in the system, apparently. That's it. That's all. I could have just walked in there. But I got to find how you can, like, how I could beat the system. Like, everybody say go real early, but I feel like I should go real late. You know what I'm saying? Like, because everybody's there real early.
That's true. But the workers, a lot of the workers, they be having attitudes.
Yeah, and then maybe I'm acting bougie, but I just felt like I'm educated. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to, like, I didn't come at you no certain kind of way. I didn't come up here with, you know what I'm saying, looking crazy, you know what I'm saying, all extra dressed up and fancy in a weave, talking about I need my food stamps or whatever. Like, I didn't come up here like that. I came up here like, excuse me, ma'am, can you tell me what forms I need to fill out today? And you like, get in the back of the line, boo, get a number, you know, real hype.
Because that's what they used to. The people, that's what they used to.
So here you go. So then they're like, can you give me, I said, I don't work. I haven't had a job in like a month or whatever. Well, I need your last paycheck stub. Why? Because it doesn't matter. I'm not getting that paycheck.
Right.
Honey looked at my paycheck stub and was like, ma'am, why you up in here? Look at the date. Look at the date. I haven't had that paycheck. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I don't have any income, ma'am. They try to give me like $32 a month. I was like, what? But I got a kid though. Like, what?
I think it's when they looked at your last pay stub, it's based off what they think you can make. So they're going off of what you're able to make. I know that I don't even bother because, well, I can't now. But when I wasn't working, it was useless.
It's easier to buy them off somebody. So it's like,
exactly.
Oh, you don't ask me no questions? Okay, here you go.
Exactly.
Here you go.
I don't have no problem doing that.
Yeah, me neither. And you know, you can get stuff at the wharf now. Well, maybe that's been like that.
Yeah, it's been like that.
Yeah,
you can get some crab legs and
what the.
You can do that. Cameras, they take food stamps.
You eating good. And I'm over here struggling. See what I'm saying? Something got to work with the system. I'm telling y'all, I'm running for something. Running for something. Vote for me.
Okay, I will.
I'm going to need everybody on my team.
No problem. I got you.
2017, I'm out here. Okay? I'm going to have my little flyers and stuff because I'm going to need some endorsements. So,
you know, I promote all day.
Okay, good. Promote and vote.
Yes,
promote and vote.
That could be your slogan.
Hey, promote and vote. Because I'm gonna be like, look, y'all, I'm trying to raise these wages, trying to get y'all little smokes in. You know, I gotta appeal to everybody. You know what I mean?
You do.
I'm gonna try to get that hands free off because that be messing me up in the car. That hands free. I need to be able to use my phone. Yeah, that'd be pissing me off. Yeah. But anyway, so we're gonna go to the topic of the day, and this is why Melanie's here. I'm a little nervous that the conversation might go way left, but
it's not. I'm gonna keep it cute.
Okay. I will say this: I called her earlier today, and she answered her phone real sexy, and I was like, oh, hello. Do I got to change my voice to that? Because I was like, hello. She was like, hello. I was like, oh. No, I'm not calling for the business services today.
That's funny because one of my old coworkers always says that. She called me yesterday. She calls me Lusty Lady because I don't know. I don't think I sound like that. But.
Yeah, you just did it again. But okay. Okay, Melanie,
that's my cute voice.
So, why are you here today? What's going on with your business?
Okay, well, I'm here to put out, basically the business, I have a business partner. Everybody knows Thad. That's my business partner.
No, everybody doesn't know because we have listeners everywhere.
Oh, okay. Well, I have a business partner. His name is Thad. He couldn't be here today. He's on daddy duty. So, I'm going to try to hold it down for both of us. The business itself overall is called The Wind Down.
Okay.
And it's where we provide passion and we pamper. Holistic Rendezvous is kind of like, is under the umbrella of the wind down. And Holistic Rendezvous is where we provide tips, and we just have topics and tips on how to spice up your sex life.
Okay.
Because you couldn't imagine how many people have, like, I call it sheltered sex. Like, you don't really,
yeah, experiment.
Yeah, you don't at all. And then people have like a lot of basic sex, and I think that it's not really to get into your actual relationship, but just to spice it up, because relationships, if you have a great sex life in your relationship, I think it could make your the relationship go further. So we have a page on Facebook, and it's called Holistic Rendezvous, where we post tips and topics and like little facts here and there, different pictures and things to explain what you could do. Your mate may like this, your mate may like that. This might be something that you've never tried before. Just like to piggyback on your last episode, try something new. You can try something new in your relationship, and it'll give that spice to it. Also, we have where we provide relationship enhancements, air quotations. And it does not necessarily have to be your relationship with a partner. It could be with yourself, where it's basically,
hey.
it's basically, sex toys, creams, exotic, attire, different things, and that's also, www.holisticrendezvous.com, and it's under passion parties. So that I think that as far as the relationship with yourself, there's toys you can, I think that it's okay to masturbate.
I think so too.
Yeah, because and then even still, like, let's say your mate is out or something, and you're craving it, instead of trying to call somebody else up. You handle it yourself and you good, and then, that's that. And then also to bring back to the actual wind down, that's massage services, professional massage services. It's not necessarily have to be sexual.
Related.
I don't know if you ever got a massage before, like professional. So when you finish with your massage, you feel like you're on top of the world. Right. You feel better, less stress. And with the massage, within the massage is, clears out all your toxins, soothes your body, makes you whole.
It's almost like a therapy.
Exactly. So we tie all that in together, because like it's kind of like started where, we trying something new. We went out on a date one time to a spa. And he's never done that before. And he's like, I don't want to do that, whatever. But it was excellent. Like, it was excellent. I'm gonna just leave it there. It was excellent. So, we just relieving the stress.
Right.
Relieving the stress in your relationship. Try something new. Do something together. The massaging, you can go with your partner.
Right.
To get the massage together. You could do it by yourself. It's just all like, everything is therapy. Everything is, making you whole, making you feel better. And we're all trying to like, make your relationship better.
Right.
Because all that stress, like you're not having no sex, you stress, it's just all of that, it can hurt your relationship. Right, so we want to bring all that together.
And how did you guys come up with this idea? Was it the spa date?
So I don't think it was actually the spa date. We had a lot of different ideas as far as sex, because we're both like very, very sexually free. And we're like, not like, no, let me say we are not swingers. Because we're not swingers. So I just want to put that out there.
So I'm confused.
What are we?
Maybe we shouldn't delve into, because this really isn't about your relationship.
Right.
And I don't want to make it about that. But I do know at least one of y'all. You know what I'm saying? So that's why that makes me confused. But I feel like the word swinger gets a bad stigma anyway, because I think that some people believe that swingers are like where the whole couple swaps the whole couple, if that makes sense.
Yeah, we don't do that.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't know if you want to go into what you guys do, but if you...
We have fun. We have a great relationship.
Hey, that's a good answer.
It works. What we have works. So,
Hey, do it big, man. Turn up. Okay.
So yeah, but I think, it started when we were watching something. I can't remember. I think it was on HBO. Something to have to do with like a cat house in Vegas, and the man had all these women, and then they had like the madam, and he was like he wanted to do that. And I was like, okay, well, I'll be that lady, the madam or whatever. And that's how it started. But we had so many different ideas that we were, thinking about to try to have a business together. But seeing that I like to talk about sex a lot, like I can sit and have a conversation with Dave about sex. You just say, oh, you should do this with your woman or whatever the case is. And people have always told me, you should be a sex therapist. I'm not trying to go to school, start all over for that, because that's like 10 years. You got to get your master's and all that stuff. So that's how the holistic rendezvous started. And we were like, okay, we have to tie it in. And then the massaging, that could have been like that date could have put a bug in his ear about, okay, so we just figured we can do something that's mature, not something that'll scare everybody away, because everybody's not into that whole madam thing. And then that's illegal here. It's only legal in Las Vegas. So
I had a conversation with a friend about that idea, in the sense turning it around as far as men, because we were talking about how today's women, a lot of women are so thirsty that they would like almost pay for a man's affection. And so we thought that the business would be even more lucrative, supplying men to go on dates with women and to give women affection, just to, whatever they want. It doesn't have to be sexual, but some women just want the companionship of a man, whether that be to watch TV with them, to hold them while they paint their toes or whatever, selfies. To prove to other people they got a man.
Exactly.
And you could have this fine, whatever your flavor of man is, and he'll be doing whatever you need him to do. If you need him to cook you a meal in his drawers, we will have a man for you to do that.
Y'all can make some money off that.
But I feel like that's real illegal, like you said here, because we're not.
As long as they're not having sex,
right?
I think that
and I feel like I can't control if you take it there.
We thought about that. Well, not with the men, but with the women. But it's like, we don't know. And then you probably get busted.
Yeah, and then like, I'm pretty sure that people would be soliciting sex. And so I don't have time to be going to jail. I'm a little too little for that.
So that's why we had to.
Yeah, so I feel like that's a good idea. So what I've noticed is that maybe people get the wrong perception of what you all, what the goal is or what you guys are doing. Do you feel like because that you're sexually free and that you like to talk about it, that doesn't mean, let's make this clear, that you are in a relationship, a committed relationship. You're not out here saying, I will have sex with you because.
Well, the relationship isn't committed.
Oh,
I'll say that.
Okay.
We don't have a title.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's not committed,
okay.
But I don't offer myself to anybody else. Like, I make it clear, because I get a lot of that. Oh, you could do what you want to do. I can. I just choose not to. I don't have time for extras. I'm trying to focus on trying to get this business off the ground, focusing on school, relationship. Like, I don't have time to
do all that
extra stuff. So people do think that, oh, okay, you could do. Now I don't know what happens on his side. That ain't none of my business. But as far as me, like, it's people do get the wrong idea, and I do talk to him, Thad, about that a lot. Like, what am I doing? What am I saying something wrong? Like, why are people not understanding?
And I can see both sides of the spectrum. You know what I mean? I can see where you're just. That's who you are. You know what I mean? And especially incorporating that business, I'm just saying, like, as it grows, I think that perception may grow with it as well. Yeah. You know what I mean? The more successful you are and the more extreme, you know what I mean? You may say things to get people to attract to your business. They may be like, oh, she just out here. You know what I mean? Because people don't think outside the box. Like, this is a business. Right. And this is just who I am and what I like to do. Right. But that doesn't mean I want to do it with you. With you.
Right. I'm going to do my best to try to make it clear. Like, especially when, like, the whole massage thing, like, we're both in school. He's more advanced than I am. He knows how to do everything pretty much. I know I can do the legs, I can do the arms, I can do the back, but as far as doing everything, I'm going to leave that to him for right now until I can do everything. But he definitely knows how to do it. So when I've said certain things on, like, my Facebook, I get inbox, ooh, I want a massage. Can you do First of all, you're gonna pay me for it. Second of all, I need a table. And third of all, I'm keeping it professional. Like,
I'm not giving no happy endings.
Yeah, I'm not doing that at all. No, thank you. So, but, I also wanted to put out there that we're having a launch party.
Yes, I got an invite.
Yes, in April 20th. It's invite only, but
don't be popping that.
Yes, don't be popping. And then it's $5. So if you're gonna pop up, you won't have to pay your $5. But it's $5 to get in. It's called the Wind Down. Okay. Where we're gonna provide pampering and passion. It's a toy party / massage party. Okay. So I will be doing the sex ed with the toys and everything. We're gonna play some games, have raffle. We're gonna have wine. Okay. And we're gonna have little finger foods and fruit and everything. Keep it sexy or whatever.
Oh, and I know somebody who sells wine.
Oh, you do?
If you
give me that.
Give him a plug. Yeah. Shomari. You know Shamari?
Oh, yeah, I do. He sells wine. My boo.
Yeah, that's my buddy.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hook up with him. But we're gonna do that. Now, a friend of mine, she has Mexi Soul. I don't know if you've heard of her. Juicy. I think her partner is Jasmine. So she's supposed to be doing the foods. Food's real good. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna also have Thaddeus doing the massages, about 15-minute massages, because, if everybody wants to get something, we're not going to have enough time for everybody, and that's $10. So.
Okay, that's good.
So, yeah, we're going to...
Yes.
It's going to be cute. And then we'll have more things here and there, Okay. Something where it could be co-ed and things like that. But
I'm sorry, go ahead. No.
The co-ed probably won't start until I'm down pat with my...
Oh, right.
With my...
and when will you be finished with school technically?
Mine, it's 11 months, so I think January.
Okay.
Yeah, because I go on the weekends.
So. And he goes?
He goes during the week.
Oh,
so his is faster.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
And you guys don't go to the same school, correct?
Currently, no, but we may.
Okay.
Because his school got some stuff going on. Oh. So he may switch over to mine, which I told him to come to mine in the first place. But, people want to do what they want to do.
They don't be listening.
But it is what it is. But,
okay.
Yeah, he's really good, though. So he's really
okay. No, I'm just kidding.
And it don't have to be sexual.
No, I'm just kidding.
I've had where it wasn't even, a sexual thing.
My, one of my friends actually graduated from the school that he attends now. And so she opened up a business in her basement doing massages or whatever. So I do know that it's not like, it's no way sexual.
Right.
That part of it. Mm-hmm. But are you guys going to start putting together maybe like little packages where it's like you not rent us out, but you get what I'm saying? Like,
mobile services. Yeah. You can come to us. We can come to you. Because, the massage tables are mobile.
Right,
so, yeah, we're definitely going to do that. I think he's going to get started before me.
Okay.
He may be, I think he's doing that now, I think.
Oh, okay. So there's a lot of, because this is what happened to me. I got a gift as a baby shower present to get one, to get a massage, and they come to you. Mm-hmm. And I was going to say, like, that would be awesome. I'm sure after this winter, there'll be a lot of winter babies.
Yeah.
Beginning the next winter,
y'all
could be providing all these, massages to these
prenatal and everything. Mm-hmm.
So I'm really excited to see your business grow and to see what you guys are doing. To participate in this event coming up, we'll touch bases on that offline. And so how can the people contact you? I know you've mentioned it before, but just mention it again.
Our email is Holistic Rondevu, and it's spelled HOLISTIC RONDEVU @gmail.com.
Okay.
That's the email. We have the Facebook page is Holistic Rondevu, 2 words.
Which will be on our site too. I will post it below.
Okay, thank you. And then also the sex toys, the passion party enhancements. That is www.holisticrondevu.com. And I also have something for you in reference to that.
Thank you.
Business card and all that.
Oh yes, I will put all that. Thanks. And I wanted to ask you something else, and it just like I had a brain fart.
How does it affect?
Yes. So how does the business affect the relationship, A? And then B, because you did say, like, you know, there's not a title on what you guys got going on. Do you think that will affect the business in the future? If you decide to, have you talked about, at the end of the day, if we decide that this ain't what we want to do, are we still going to be in business?
Yeah. We've talked about that before we even started. I think the business is helping our relationship. It's made us a little closer. And, you know, when we talk about, I think my ambition kind of motivates him as well. But like when we talk about things and, you know, how is this going to be and what is this going to be? I think it gives us a boost and encourages us to, you know, stay together and work through, you know, our relationship. Now, as far as if we don't work out, you know, romantically, we're in the beginning, we said we're going to keep it separate. Business is business, personal is personal. So I think that just the way that our relationship is now, if it doesn't work out romantically, we'll still be friends. Like, we just have that type of bond.
Okay.
So I believe that, you know, the business can still go on, and I'm pretty sure he... Yeah, because, you know.
Okay, so, this is another question that I had. So, are the tips free? Because, you know,
on the page.
People are cheap. So. Yeah, on the tips free?
Yeah, the tip on the page.
So, do you just write your question on the page?
You can inbox it. You can email it. I've gotten a lot of, like, we keep it confidential. So, I get, like, emails, like, on my regular page or inboxes on the page.
But you would prefer they be on your...
It doesn't matter because sometimes I'll just screenshot it. If they allow me to post it, I'll screenshot it, keep, you know, them private, and then just post it on a page. I'll already respond to their question, but then I'll let the audience respond as well.
That's awesome.
So that's, you know, but as far as when we start doing the co-ed relationship stuff, and we're going to have like seminars and stuff, then that isn't going to be free. But it's going to be,
I wouldn't make that free.
Yeah, it's not going to be expensive.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just asking in case somebody wants a tip. Maybe they don't know. You know what I mean? Like I said, a lot of people that listen probably don't know who you are.
Right.
So, I don't want them, you know, if you don't want them contacting your real page,
I
wouldn't want, you know what I mean? So,
it's people that like the page. I don't even know them. And I don't think he does either.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Actually, it was a couple people that liked our page, and we
like, who is that?
It says I'm not their friend, so I was like, wait. But so the second question we had from a viewer was, this is what's funny. So the email states, a friend wants to know. Okay. And whoever emailed this knows that I'm poking fun. Yeah, you're a friend. But so a friend wants to know, do you provide, what would be the best toys for a woman who doesn't, or for a man trying to look for his woman's G-spot and she doesn't know where it is, or he don't, you know?
Yes, we actually have. There's two products that that focus on the G-spot. The toy is called the Velvet Curve. So it's kind of it's a purple. It's like a purplish blue, like a royal color. It's long and it has like a little curvature tip on it. And then we also have a cream called the G-spot. So that cream, you purchase that cream and then you put a little bit on it. If people don't know where the G-spot is on a woman, it's when you inside the vagina, if there's like a sponge-like muscle area where it feels like a sponge, and if you insert your finger in her and you do like the Khmer method, like
what you're doing now,
you can feel it.
I'm like, I don't think they can see that, but
so you can feel it. So if you put the cream on it, it enhances the sensitivity. Then you have that velvet curve, and you use that. The man can use it on you or your woman, you know, however way you go. We don't discriminate.
Right.
You know, use that as well, and that'll help you squirt, because some people don't know how to squirt. Yeah. Okay. So that's supposed to, you know, do that.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the velvet curve is what you friend is that what, and the G-spot cream, that's what you need to.
And how much can you tell how much you sell those products for, or no, or you would?
I mean, it's on the site.
Okay, I just you know,
but I do have,
because that person's friend I don't think lives in this area.
Okay, so it's on the okay.
So go to the website for your friend.
Yeah.
check that out. Mm-hmm. And you do ship these items if they're not.
The company definitely. Oh, okay. Yeah, so
and you offer like passion parties and stuff of that nature.
If you just want to have a ladies' night, you can come out, and I can present the toys. We have like little games and sex tips and stuff.
Oh, okay,
that all coincides with it. If you need somebody to do some little cute massages a little bit, Thaddeus is your man. He could do that as well. If you have like bachelorette parties, whatever you want to do, we can. We'll
accommodate that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great. Mm-hmm. And you said some business cards.
I have some. I actually have a catalog.
Oh, okay.
And stuff for you in case you and your boo, because they got stuff for couples. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, well, I'm definitely gonna post your stuff on the site. I'm sure that people will be checking it out. Mm-hmm. Like I said, some friends. Mm-hmm. And just to touch on this squirting thing real quick. Mm-hmm. So that's sexy. Like people, I mean, I don't know. Like, I guess I would be surprised. I've been out the game for a minute. So I don't know.
I mean, I guess I think so. Like, well, see, the person I deal with, he's a freak. So a lot of things are sexy to him, but
right, I can imagine.
I guess it depends on who you deal with. Right. I know somebody that doesn't. They say Scorpios are the most sexual people. This person is a Scorpio. They said, I wish somebody would do that to me. I would slap them. Like, so they don't like that. So it all depends on a person. She's gay, but it all depends on a person. But I think that a lot of women are able to do that, but
don't even.
Because they probably think that they're getting ready to urinate. Because that's what the feeling at first. That's what it is. But if you just let it go, you'll see that it's not urine, and it's just.
And does it really squirt?
Yes.
Oh wow! I got to get back up on more porn game.
It squirts in it, but it's messy. So you'll have to look to change.
Sometimes
your
stuff is just messy.
Change your sheets a lot. Laying down the towel is not going to work.
Oh, take note on that. Okay. Well,
so.
If somebody wants to email me about their squirt experiences, I would definitely read it, okay? Because I need more of that information in my life. So, I mean, it's interesting.
I like that G-spot cream. Okay. And if they, hitting the right spot, it's all in the stroke, I think.
Yeah. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
It's all in the stroke.
I know where mine's at. So.
No, that's right.
All right. Well, we'll wind it down. Thank you for coming on the show.
Did you have a good time?
I
did.
Thank you. And we will be back. Thanks for listening to our Trifecta.
Peace.